Nick Saban at the podium with a number of his players.
When you're ready.
Well, I'm extremely proud of this group, our team, for what they were able to accomplish, this year, the adversity that they overcame. They're really a great bunch of winners. They won going away this year. They came from behind and won. They won close games to have the opportunity to play in this game. And I just feel really poorly that we didn't finish the game better than we did in the fourth quarter, because we played a heck of a game against a heck of a team. For the first 3 quarters of the game. Congratulate Georgia for the job that they did. But nobody can take the SEC championship away from this team, the Cotton Bowl championship, and I'm extremely proud of everything that this team had to overcome to get to this position, to have an opportunity to win the national championship. We just didn't finish the way we needed to finish.
Thank you, Coach. We will now transition to questions for our student athletes. Please use the raised hand function and we will get to as many questions as possible. Once you are called on, we will unmute your line to ask your question. We will take our first question from Michael Casagrande.
So, Will, you guys took a lead there in the fourth quarter on the wild fumble play, and they got the ball back after that. They drove down the field. What was it like on the field when Georgia was driving to take the go-ahead lead?
We missed the first part of that.
And who are you asking?
Will, I think he said.
What he say?
They'll do the players first, Coach.
What he say?
Having asked it again, he got cut off the first part of it.
Yeah. Will, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys took the lead in the fourth quarter. Georgia comes back and drives down the field. What was it like in that possession for you guys defensively when Georgia was on the drive to take the lead?
I mean, it was just what happened.
Well, they basically had 2 drives in the fourth quarter. They made a couple explosive plays in one, which, we don't want to give up explosive plays. We got a pass interference. They hit a long pass on us. It was a free play for them. We jumped off sides. And then when they got the ball the second time with a 1-point lead and a chance for us to still be in the game, they just ran the ball and we didn't stop them. So that's what it was like to be out there. So, and we still had an opportunity when it was 26-18, when we're going 2 minutes down the field, to score a touchdown and go for 2 and tie the game and have a chance in overtime. And we threw a pick 6. So that's really what happened. I assume you watched the game, but that's really what happened, and that's what it felt like. And that's what it felt like for Will, and that's what it feels like for Bryce, who feel really poorly that they couldn't do better to try to not let that happen.
We'll take our next question from Andrea Adelson.
Hi, yes, this question is for Bryce. How much an effect did it have for you in the offense when Jamison went down and without John as well?
Losing someone like J-Mo is tough, but that's been a theme for us, is overcoming adversity. A lot of guys stepped up in a big moment, and those guys that we weren't used to. And I'm tremendously proud of how we played offensively, how people stepped up. I'm tremendously proud of how everyone around me played, and it's on me to perform better. People stepped up in big moments when they weren't supposed to, and we had chances, we had opportunities, and at the end of the day, I didn't get the ball into the end zone, and that's on me. I love my guys. I'll forever love my guys. I wouldn't trade my guys for anything, and it's a little tough that I let them down today, but I love those guys, and they stepped up. Adversity has been our thing all year, and I gotta do better with it.
We'll go next to Ryan Hennessy.
This is for Coach Saban. Coach, you had a pretty lengthy conversation with Coach after the win. What did you say to him? And I know you guys had a relationship for a long time in Kirby and you.
Well, Kirby asked about JMO, and I will answer for Bryce. J-Mo was a great player for us all year. He made a lot of explosive plays, and I think anytime you lose players like him and John Mechie, it certainly has some impact on, how you can perform offensively. And, Bryce is a great quarterback. He had a great year. But at the same time, when you play quarterback, players have to play well around you. And we had some guys step up tonight and get some opportunities, and they did some good things. But, I love Kirby. I think Kirby has a lot of respect for us. He did a great job for us for a long time. If we had to lose a national championship, I'd rather lose one to one of the former assistants who sort of did a great job for us and has done a great job with his program and his team. And if any team deserves, they deserve it. They played great all year. We were the only team to beat them in the SEC championship game. We just couldn't finish the game tonight like we wanted to. So, I think Kirby has done a really, really good job there. I congratulate him on the win. I'm really proud of him, and I'm proud of the way he's been able to coach his team and the consistency that they've played with all year.
Again, we are going to take a couple more questions for the two student athletes. So if you'd like to ask a student athlete a question, please keep the raised hand function. And then after that, we will take questions for Coach. We'll go next to Mike Rodak.
This is for Bryce. Bryce, you had mentioned that you feel like you let the team down. Just can you elaborate maybe on why you feel that way?
We had a lot of opportunities. Moved the ball relatively well. We did some stuff well, and we didn't execute. And at the end of the day, that's on me. For us not finishing drives like we want to, us just not executing. We worked tremendously hard, and for the guys around me, they all work super hard. And I don't feel like they deserve this. So that's something that I have to take for them. And it's just I'm just proud of my guys. Love my guys, everyone on both sides of the ball. I just wish I could have been better for them tonight.
We'll go next to Tony Sokolos.
Bryce, not to harp on those finishing drives, but what happened on some of the red zone plays in your eyes, and kind of why do you feel like you weren't able to get some of those plays in the end zone?
Yeah, just didn't execute. One reason or another, didn't execute, and ball touched my hands every play, and it's my job to put the ball into the end zone, and I wasn't able to do that tonight. So it was different things, but at the end of the day, as a leader, it's on me. So we just weren't able to execute and finish like we wanted to.
We're going to take our next question from Nick Kelly.
Question for Bryce. Based on how they pressured you last game, what changes did you see, or what kind of things did they continue doing as far as pressuring you?
Yeah, they switched some things up. We knew that we might get some different looks. Some looks, it took me a little bit just to get down. The O-line battled and fought all day, all season, and some of that stuff may look like maybe may look interior, may look like scheme, but it's a lot I have to do with that. And I think that there was just they switched up some stuff, had different tendencies, and I have to process that faster. Just make the right play for the team better than I did tonight. So it was they changed some things, and I wasn't able to execute.
We'll take our last question for the student athletes from Ken Segura.
For both players, the fumble that Georgia had in their end, how much of a momentum change and break did that feel like for you guys at that point?
Will, let's start with you, please.
It was a good shift of energy for us. It was something we needed to get us going. Overall, You know, I feel like I'm so proud of these guys. You know, I told them before the game and after the game because all season long we faced so much adversity. You know, so many people doubted us, and like the type of players that we have in the locker room and the type of coaches that we have, and you know, for everybody to keep fighting and never give up. Everybody showed tremendous effort when we was out on the field. Nobody hung their head low. It was the same with the Auburn game in this whole year. You know, everybody's been so positive. You know, it took us a while to get to playing to the Alabama standard, and you know, I think once we reached that and people started playing in there, you know, we really started playing football. And like I said, I'm so proud of these guys. You know, we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but overall, I feel like we had a really good season, and we're just looking forward to getting better this offseason and getting ready for next season.
Bryce?
Yeah, that was a big momentum shift. The defense fought and battled, played amazing for us the whole night. You know, those are just those a good momentum shift, and we offensively just have to do a better job of capitalizing and carrying that momentum out. So at the time it felt good, but obviously it didn't work out the same. But to echo off what Will said, I love my guys. I'm proud to call myself a member of this team. I'm proud of, things we did this year. Obviously not the result we want, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love everyone in the locker room, and I'm just happy to be part of the team.
Bryce and Will, thanks for your time. We'll let you head back to your locker room.
I'd like to say something. Can I say something?
Absolutely.
These two guys that are sitting up here, they're not defined by one game. These guys played great for us all year. They're great competitors. They were great leaders on this team, and they contributed tremendously to the success of this team, and we would not be here without them. All right, and both of them take responsibility for the loss, but both of them contributed in a lot of ways in a positive way to giving us a chance to win and a chance to be here to have an opportunity to win. So I just want to thank them for that and let everybody know how proud I am of these two guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.